How's it going, chumps? This is the small account challenge. I know I have sort of neglected this particular kind of challenge and series in the channel for a while, primarily because I was just more focused on managing the other accounts that I just sort of dropped the ball on it. So I decided that if I was going to revitalize this particular series again, I would do it in a more exciting way, not just for you as the viewer, but also for me as somebody who is going to kind of be reminded and manage those positions on a more frequent basis. And in fact, I think the biggest change is that we're going to not only trade on a daily basis, but specifically trade with zero DTEs, which is a pretty popular and upcoming segment in options trading. And simultaneously, it could be sort of a test bed in terms of being able to apply some of the strategies that I already have in my toolkit, but doing it on a much more frequent and volatile time basis. So unlike a 30 to 45 day position that I was doing in the past, that was kind of a slow burn, and the updates that I was providing was kind of lackluster. There wasn't really much learning happening in different trading environments. The zero DTEs are going to really be able to provide more insight in terms of being able to know what type of positions and how they decay is the most important kind of learning tool for being able to do this particular challenge. So the market's currently closed. It's February 26, 2024. And we're basically just going to get started in putting positions on either the morning or the midday. And yeah, you'll have sort of a front row seat in terms of how that develops. I'll probably even do live streams for that kind of stuff, so then that way I don't have to spend some time doing an upload, but rather just going ahead and making the trade, and everybody is able to follow along as a result. So yeah, so hopefully you're excited for that. I know I am, and that this is something that we'll be able to pick this up again. So again, the goal would be to be able to take this account. I've put in about $4,000 into it, and I just did like a last minute trade just to test bed to make sure that everything was working. And of course, $60 down the tubes, but that's totally fine. That's part of trading. And I will be able to sort of, and the goal is to get a $4,000 account into $8,000, and then just monitor the time span it takes in between to see when that account will double. It's going to be a little bit different than typical account management because it's mostly just going to be a single trade per day. I'm not going to hold any positions long term if I can help it, but if it does make sense for me to just roll a position, I'll roll a position. But the rules will still pretty much remain the same. See how long it takes for the account to double, and simultaneously do a check-in at the end of the year and see sort of where we are in the progress. And so, yeah, hopefully you'll stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.